Happy Monday.
So our new volume setup is supposed to be coming on Tuesday.
Tomorrow.
But we won't have it probably until Wednesday, obviously, because the mail will come after our video. But we had a very busy weekend. 28 items to ship today, so you'll be shipping all morning.
I don't want to. I have so much to do. But
small topic
I'm
because
thankful.
we have so many items to ship on trusting the process, and we'll kind of talk through what that looks like for us. But without further ado, my name is Aaron.
I'm Amber.
And we are
welcome to our channel.
Resellers.
Yes.
Monday through Thursday, we go live to discuss things that we sold, and we typically have a topic. With that being said, I say trust the process because we had to keep telling ourselves that this weekend because we had such high expectations going into the weekend. Thursday, we were talking about how I want to make sure I have somewhere to go at 7 o'clock to source. For Saturday, so that we're always picking basically all morning and we have somewhere to go. We saw what for us is like one of the largest HOA communities that was starting at 7 o'clock. And so we were super excited. We saw that one. We're like, well, we know we're going to start there. We've got this after that.
It's a popular neighborhood.
Yeah.
In our
town.
And
it's a rich neighborhood too.
Not in our town, in a town nearby.
Yeah.
But yes.
So everything was like lining up. We were super excited about our trips. And when we went to the first HOA community sale, you literally cannot force people to sell their stuff. You can't force them to price it. You can't force them to have the items that you look to pick. You can't force any of these things.
No, those are all things out of your control.
So you can game plan, you can strategize, you can do all those things, set yourself up for success in the best way possible. But at the end of the day,
still walk away with wah, wah, wah.
It was a disappointing. Very, very disappointing. We've usually done fairly well at that community sale. And I don't know why. Your theory is they just put it together late.
I think that it was a last minute kind of, oops, we forgot to start. I'm just guessing. Because the participation was so low that we usually get there late. Like, we don't ever hear about it. So I wonder if it's just like a late rising neighborhood on the weekends.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe we missed all the, people that have what we like and they're not early risers.
I don't know. But either way, it did make up. We did make up for it in the second neighborhood with some really good finds. So kind of salvaged the Saturday. Mm-hmm. It was still a good Saturday from a picking perspective.
And it's Friday. We didn't even talk about Friday.
Yeah, we did really good Friday.
Great at Friday. Which, that's another day topic.
Yeah, we can worry about that later. But
to be continued.
It was so at the end of the day, it was a good weekend.
Yes.
I think we would expect more. There is a potential.
Yes.
On the fire,
which may have a connection.
But we'll see if that. I don't want to jump the gun on that because.
What was your favorite thing that we got this weekend? Like your biggest.
My
biggest
favorite
return item.
Not counting Friday because that's a whole different ball game.
Okay.
But we had one garage sale where we picked up a lot of things, which could lead into
which may be our connection.
Our big connection. We paid $50 for a big lot of like some video game stuff, some collectible stuff.
It was
collector
items.
A lot of stuff. But one of the items in there was a PS3 Mortal Kombat fight stick unit. So these are like, if you were really big into it, you'd have like one of the big game pads to make it feel like it's an arcade game. And so these were limited edition, and it looks like it actually is brand new sealed.
We don't even know if we should try to open it to see if it's never been opened. We've had this before where we thought we had a brand new item, and for some reason we opened it just to verify, and it was used.
Yeah.
So we can't imagine like sending something brand new and it was used. Like, that won't go over very well.
So I think it's something that we'll probably just videotape us actually opening it, because that's what we did last time. And then when we noticed it was used, it was like, okay, glad we opened it. But at the end of the day, I think it always comes back to, and I see a lot of people on like eBay resellers and all this other stuff, that they always focus on the aspects of the reselling business they cannot control.
Right, that's true.
I don't think there's any benefit to doing that.
Yeah, it's kind of a waste of time.
You really need to focus on the stuff that you can control. Yeah. You can list. You can fix your listings. You can find good inventory. You can do all these particular things. So why are you worried about what Big Bad eBay is doing?
Or that people didn't have good stuff out. Like, you can't control that.
No. So
Get your better stuff out here. I came early for this.
yeah.
Where's the good inventory?
Yeah, and this is not for a lack of asking. Like
I know.
the place where we got the good stuff was because
They didn't
we
have
asked.
that out.
We asked.
He asked.
Yeah.
All the credit. Sometimes I ask. It's rare. Rare.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a mood and you want to ask everybody, and there's other days where you're like, you don't want to ask anybody.
Tag, you're it. Anyways, we have a lot to talk about for sales.
So we'll start with this one right here. This is a Scentsy.
I wanted to keep this so bad. It's so pretty.
Multicolor wax. We've had this one for a while. We had a lot of interest, and I probably got a better offer than this at some point, but we didn't sell it initially.
Oh.
But this time we got it for $34 plus shipping.
The coloring on it's really pretty. Like when you turn it on, it's like stars are like shooting across the glass. That's what it looks like.
Not too bad there. Did you get the...
I did.
Okay.
The little plush. One plush today.
Anytime you can sell plush is a good thing.
Look at this. Isn't that cute?
This is
Like,
a Dandy Sleeping
has a little book.
Caps plush unicorn.
We've had it a long time.
$8.76 plus shipping.
Not great,
sold
don't
via
get it.
promoted listing.
Unless you get it for like free.
Yeah.
No.
Even then, I get to like a point where it's like I really don't even want to.
Or
Even if
just
it's
hold
free.
it too long.
Nike
small.
Air Huaraches. Sometimes these kids' little booties can go really well.
Yeah.
This one not so much. I'm starting to see a trend to where it's like the boys stuff goes for more than the girls stuff.
Okay.
I don't have the
But they're
facts.
they're not brand new, but
I don't have the numbers to back it up, but it's just something
in our store.
I've noticed.
Yeah.
So $12 plus shipping on
Oh,
those.
that's not good.
Not great on those. These little Mario Kart guys, these little
Hot Wheel kind of.
these go for like the little racetracks that they'll have.
Yeah. The Mario Kart tracks.
And those sold for $8 plus shipping. And early on, like I was just trying to take offers because I wanted to keep our store activity going, and it did kind of seemingly work.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff started selling all of a sudden.
Whoops.
Disregard. We're still alive over here. We sold a brake board. Do you want to put it together and break it?
No, I'm not. I don't need to break anything today. Wah! I can't even do it. Ah!
Yeah,
I know
but
that's not how you use it. But.
no, and that's one of the. I was gonna actually I wanted to have you do that one because it's like the hardest one we got.
Well, then why you want to take me to the hospital today?
Because that's the equivalent of two boards when it's together, so it doesn't break
that's
as
dirty.
easy.
Yeah. These are
So the
for,
color's different. They matter.
The masters of these.
But
Thanks.
29 plus shipping on the brown brake board. Next up, we have a pair of soccer cleats. We sell a lot of soccer cleats
Yes.
compared to what a lot of other people do. But these have quite a bit of wear on them, so I had to price them down a little bit. $29 plus shipping on those. And
Still good.
we will basically the way to look at cleats is if it's like a unique, cool little colorway, pick it up. Perfect example. And I'm waiting on Terapeak. These are some that I picked up this weekend. These are Joker soccer cleats. Like you see the eye, the mouth,
I don't like that at
and
all.
like the hair back here.
Oh, I didn't even think that.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the Joker, and it says it in there. Like this would be a pair that's going to be desirable.
Yep.
Because like a unique pair.
It is, and it says Joker on the inside.
So just in case you weren't sure, there you go. Next up, we sold a pair of CDs. They combined shipping on these, so each of these went for like just over $20. These are
A Little Bit of Heaven. I think they're accompaniment music for church songs.
Yeah, like choir.
Yeah.
But those two, a little bit over 20 each on those, and I picked those up at a local Goodwill for $1 a piece.
Yeah.
And,
so total $42.90. Okay. Got more of our Mary Kay is selling. These are the cheek colors. It's the apricot breeze.
And $16 plus shipping on those.
And we got like a case of it for $10.
Yeah.
And so I mean just
It's
bread and butter.
Over time.
Yeah.
It keeps selling. This one we picked up at a garage sale. I want to say the same weekend we picked up the Mary Kay, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Johnny Quick. This is an action figure. The box is in
Really
terrible
bad
shape.
And
So I basically went like just over
looks
used.
like it was in the sun a lot.
Yeah, I went over used price just barely. And this one sold for $27.50 plus shipping. But I like working with those kind of action figures, so
I know we had this long conversation yesterday about why don't you like the My Little Ponies? Because we have that coming up, so we'll tell you in a minute.
Revere Wear. We've had this for who knows how long, so I got an offer and I was like, you know what, let's just go with it. $18 plus shipping, and these are the types of things we don't pick up.
We don't. I saw this knob. It's similar to like the Salad Master design with the swirl in the middle, so I'm pretty sure that's why it caught my eye, and I caught it, and it was copper on the bottom. We just don't do pots and pans as well as other people.
We'll do like the top of the line ones, like the La Crusette and that kind of stuff, but outside of that, we try to steer clear.
Yeah.
Plus, it takes a lot of space.
It does.
So you need to have like a good profit margin to make this work. Sons of Liberty DVD sealed, sold for $11.35 plus shipping, so not too bad on that.
And it is funny, like y'all can buy the same stuff we do, and maybe you can't sell cleats as well as we do. We got on the stuffed animal bandwagon, and those are just sitting in our house.
Yeah.
And they're like good quality ones, but I don't know.
This is a bargain hunt find. My Charge. This is a Power Hub Max all-in-one portable charger.
You know, when this sold, I was like, oh, we should have kept that.
Oh, should we have?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm going to charge our phones, like at the long sales and stuff.
We have a car that we can car charge it.
Well, I know, but it's just like, I would like a backup.
$33.25.
The problem is that this probably would never stay charged for us. Like, we would have this
would keep it charged.
sitting in our car and be useless. It'd be a brick. So
this one's
someone else uses it.
an interesting one. So we picked this up this weekend. Let me get the cord too, so you keep that together with it.
You don't want me to do 2 separate shippings
No,
on the
I
cord?
don't.
Okay.
I try
It's
not
not
to.
like that's just happened recently.
So we have a Bose. So these are something to always keep an eye out for. If you can see these Bose systems that are like this, there's a couple different models. This is the Wave 3. If this thing worked, it would be worth hundreds of dollars. Like, these things are super desirable, even without the remote.
And it's such a unique style. Tip it down. Tip it down, Stacey.
Like,
look for this.
Yeah, you can see like the sound wave and all this other stuff. This one didn't even work. So we picked this up for $10. I said it doesn't work, and then you were like, God.
I was not happy.
You were upset and all that other stuff.
And then he says,
it's still worth a good bit of money.
We listed it for
parts repair, and it sold for $75 plus shipping.
I'm not mad.
Yeah.
I'm not mad.
$10 into $75, and it didn't work, and we took the upside, and we had the upside to make hundreds of dollars if it didn't work.
Still get it, even if it doesn't work.
Yep. So if somebody's like, "Hey, it doesn't work," we'll still take it.
How cheap do you want to sell this?
$5,
it
cool.
doesn't work.
So Bose Sound Waves, because we've sold several of those.
There were a few other speakers at that place at the same sale, but we passed on it because she wasn't wanting to play. Which is fine. Someone else will have made a good deal on those.
Next up, we have a red Wii, so it's glad to see one of our Wiis are leaving the house. So now we're probably down to 8 Wiis. This one sold for $32 plus shipping, and it's just the Wii, no cords or anything, just the Wii.
And it doesn't have the closing flap. Oh, give them a tip about this.
So if you see that it does have, you'll have the option to open these. Like if they have a flap over here, if it's solid and you can't flip it up, it's not backwards compatible. If it does flip up, it is backwards compatible. These are a little bit more desirable because you can play GameCube games on them.
Backwards compatible to GameCube.
Yeah. And then also, if they're backwards compatible, most of the time they can be hackable. So the person that's getting this might take this, hack it, load a bunch of free games on there, and then resell it for a good profit. And then that's how they make their money.
Maybe add their cords and stuff.
Yeah, add their stuff and all that good stuff. So,
what did it sell for?
$32 plus shipping.
Does it work?
Yes.
Okay.
It does work. Next up, part of your...
This was my attempt to organize golf clubs. I did a sandwich bag with tape, and it is skewed G Golf Club 6.
And the whole time I'm like, this is pointless. This is pointless.
My thinking was,
pointless.
I don't know golf clubs well enough, and I'd have to literally like grab my phone and like study the picture before I pick the wrong one. So that was my solution, but it didn't last long.
Why'd you put my name on there?
It doesn't say your name.
Does it? What is
no,
that?
GC9.
What is this?
GC9. I squiggled it out.
Oh, okay. All right. I was curious to know what the heck's going on over here.
Anyways, I won't ship it like that. I'll take this off, put bubble, and put it in a box.
$40 free shipping on that
Cobra Baffler 3H.
hybrid club.
Okay.
This one we've had for a long time. I'm gonna have to look and see what it actually is.
Oh
It
no,
is
I
a
remember taking that out and checking it.
Sears Craftsman number 9 molding head set with 4 attachments. Again,
It does moldings, like trim
okay.
on the thing.
Well, we've had it listed for a long time.
Yeah.
Somebody sent an offer, and I was like, it's just gonna have to sell
Yeah.
because we need to get it
Plus,
gone.
the case is all
Shoddy.
shoddy. I wasn't gonna say the bad word. I was actually
Okay.
trying to look for like shifting and
Okay.
making a big old mess.
$20 plus shipping. I saved you, honey. It's okay.
Save me from myself.
And it falls.
See,
Next
this
up,
is what-
Battleship
out the
video
door.
game, Xbox 360, complete unbox, tested working, $9.95 plus shipping on that one. This one was part of that $50 video game buy. Brand new sealed Metroid, which one is this? Dread. This one sold for $40 plus shipping.
Yep, that's
like,
amazing.
Pretty quickly. So we're almost already into the profit. This one is a Zuzu Pets. Yeah, it still works.
Makes sounds.
Yeah. But we got this one at a thrift store. It's not worth a lot, but it's so
That
easy
is so
to
cute.
pack and ship. I don't mind these kind of things. $17.05 plus shipping on the Zuzu Pet.
Each Zuzu hamster has its own unique personality and whimsical sounds. Let them scoot, scamper, bump, and boogie across the floor through their hamster habitat. So if your kids are asking for a pet, get them a little Zuzu pet. And you don't have to feed it, and you don't have to pay for any of this stuff. Just
Yeah.
buy the toy.
Yeah. Are you ready to just cancel the order and keep it for yourself?
I didn't realize it was so cool.
All right, cool. Next up, we have another action figure from a thrift store that we picked up. I think I paid $1 for it. And they had a good sell-through rate. It did take about a month to sell, but we got the full asking price of $16.99 plus shipping. Again, beat up box, and so for that reason had to go on the bottom of the market.
Yeah.
Basically almost huge price. Like I would assume that
Yeah.
most people would take that and take it out. Bargain Hunt, we just picked this one up. This one is
Fun.
new open box because the wireless speakers and everything were still sealed inside, but I went out and showed that $27.99 plus shipping on
Skull candy.
these Skull Candy, which
Earbud.
initially when we saw these, we didn't think they were going to
Yeah,
pick it
so
up.
I worked at Target for a very brief time during one of the Christmas seasons a few years back, and Skull Candy, they had this like in tons of it, and it was never like a expensive brand. So
No.
I was putting it in the cart just to kind of throw it in, and it's a good one.
Are you sure I didn't pick that? That might be one of the things
Baby,
that I
you
actually
did not pick
picked up.
this. You did not pick it.
Okay.
You did not pick it.
I basically got
He
nothing.
got, like,
All
nothing.
of the bins that we went into on Friday had
He
jack
had 2 full
squat.
carts, and when we checked everything and eliminated it, he got one thing.
An item that actually was worth keeping.
His son
Yeah.
picked more than he did. Our 8-year-old.
Yeah, and that was
Did
one item,
better.
and that was still way better than mine. So next up, we have a big lot.
Which
so
one? The tallest?
the tallest one.
You take half.
Um,
I take half.
All right. So this is used Blu-rays. These are ones that we deem not acceptable to list on their own. So we want to move bulk,
Yes.
and so this is 31 used Blu-rays that sold for $31.50 plus shipping.
They got a good deal there.
They got a good deal, and I don't hate it just because we
Got it out.
our value of our shelf space
Yes.
and our media area is worth money.
Yeah.
I need to get these gone to make
Yeah.
more space, which leads to the next one. These are 17 brand new sealed Blu-rays
Oh my goodness.
that again did not meet the criteria to list on their own. And those 17 sold for $24.72 plus shipping. So really, we aren't making money on those Blu-rays.
We're getting money, or like we're breaking even.
Yeah,
Maybe,
right.
or losing a little.
Might be even losing a little. But at the end of the day, getting
What's this
space
one?
back, so it's not too bad.
Right.
I already talked
Oh,
about that.
okay.
Next up, we have VHS Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1 and 2. This is old school classic, and did the Turtle movie come out yet, or does it have not
I
come
don't
out yet?
know. I don't.
I just remember it being hot, and I don't know how long it's supposed to be hot. But $12 plus shipping on
I
the
feel
VHS.
like it already came out.
It might have. I need to know. I need to
I
know.
need to know.
This was a lot of back and forth last night, which is weird. I listed this on Saturday,
This was a bargain hunt.
and yesterday I kept getting offer on this, but it's like this has been all listed for a day. Why did
Yeah.
it take a day for it to like register on eBay as if it's an item? I don't know. Either way, I had it listed for $99 and change, and eventually I was like, I'm gonna take 95. 95 is the lowest I'm gonna go,
Yeah.
and so 95 plus shipping on this one from a bargain hunt buy that we just picked up and listed. So
Yeah.
not too bad on that one. This one sold basically instantly, and this is just a leash
It's a collar.
or collar for an
GPS.
electric fence
Nope.
kind of thing.
No.
Doesn't it shock the
No,
doggy?
it doesn't. It
additional
tracks your
GPS.
dog.
But this is for an additional one, so
Like hunting dogs, probably.
maybe.
So they know where their dogs are that found their.
So there's a pager
Stuff.
vibration on here.
Mhm.
I don't know. Anyways, it turned on. That's about as far as we can go.
And it is very used.
And I think I put that it was.
Like it is worn. It was written on. It has wear. And it's like it's used. So.
Yeah.
But it has like this charger thing with it. And the paperwork.
So and it sold for $145 plus shipping.
So you just said it turns on.
No, I sold it as used because
Okay.
I turned it on, and I was like, well, it probably works. So.
We may see this again.
She has very little confidence that this one's.
I don't like selling used things like at the bargain hunt because it just we don't know what the problem was, why'd they return it. So that's my hesitant outlook on that.
$145 plus shipping on that.
So we'll see. In a month, we'll see if we're confident with that sale. I don't know. Okay. Action figures. They're ponies. My Little Ponies. What's the difference between these and action figures?
I looked up some of them individually, and they were not worth listing on their own. And
Okay.
after a while, and I picked out the ones that I thought were the most interesting looking,
Yeah.
and was like, you know what, I'm
He
not
was
doing this.
done playing with the ponies.
And so I allotted them all together as an auction, which it had a lot of views. So it's not that they
It did.
didn't get eyes on them. It just it almost felt like it ran out of time because at the end it started to finally start
Yeah.
to pick up.
People waited till last minute to bid.
And $11.50 plus shipping.
Not good.
And I think we paid 10 for the whole lot.
Not good.
We're losing money at the end of the day after fees and everything.
Yes.
Unless we make a lot on
He
shipping.
didn't want to play with the ponies, and I won't be buying more ponies.
Yeah. And I'm okay
Unless
with
they're the heavy Funko Pop ponies. That's it.
that. Well, those typically have a market for $10.
better
So if
value.
you can get them for $1, you can
Yeah.
sell them for 10, and they're easy to identify.
So
Some of these weren't so easy as to identify, and they,
it's whatever. You lose some and you win some.
we won on this one, and this is our
Yes.
last sale of the day. It is Covert Affairs. This is a complete series of this, and so this is a series that you definitely want to be on the lookout for. If you can pick this one up, it is good money. So it's only 5 seasons in this particular set, $89.95 plus shipping.
That's great.
So this was one in the lot that we paid $25 for a bunch of DVDs that were TV series.
Okay. Yeah,
We've
yeah,
already sold a few of them. We sold like Hawaii Five-0 for
Mhm.
$60, I think. This one for $85.
Yeah.
I want to say we sold Gilmore
yeah. Gilmore Girls.
Girls for
no,
like
yeah.
15 or Golden Girls.
Golden Girls.
Golden Girls for 15.
Yeah. So we're in
Um,
the profit.
So we're
For
well
sure.
into the profit, and $90 basically for this set.
Yeah.
And
Great. Good job. That was a good one.
yeah,
Who is that even?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Okay. Anyways, what are we doing?
But so for today, still have a lot of items to list. Ship. I will say, so it's been a little bit of a hang up trying to get some of this stuff listed. Either Terapeak's been giving me problems, so Terapeak has been having some sort of server issue.
Terapeak is the research website that you can use if you have a store or something.
Yeah,
You
if
can
you have
go
a
back
store
like 3 years,
subscription, you can go and
2 or 3 years.
look, and Yeah.
2 or 3 years.
They have now extended it to 3 years.
So you can research what items have sold in the last 3 years, where if you do just a regular eBay search, it's going to show you the last 90 days.
Yeah, correct. So it's a
But
it's a
that
good
website's
tool.
been down.
So for those
These
Joker
shoes,
cleats,
He's
like
trying
for
to
example,
see what they sold for.
a pair of these sold, but then they put football cleats, and I'm like, I don't think these are football cleats. I'm pretty sure these
Yeah.
are soccer cleats.
No, they're not soccer cleats.
Oh, you think not?
Yeah, it can't have that if it's soccer.
Oh,
They're football.
are you sure? Double check
Yes.
the other blue ones that we sold.
What other blue ones? Honey, I'm telling
I
you,
want to say
soccer
it's
cleats.
baseball too.
You're not. It could be baseball or football. Soccer.
Oh, okay. So.
Because you can't kick somebody with that. That would hurt really bad.
Oh, I'd kick the crap out of somebody
Boom.
with that.
No, you wouldn't be allowed to play. They check the cleats. Crazy man.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Who checks cleats before a
I've
game?
had them checked before games.
Oh, mm-hmm. But yeah, but I wanted to do some additional
So it's
research
football.
on this. But
So if you saw the football ones, that's the winner.
okay,
Yeah.
so $65 plus shipping as well.
Okay.
What's those for?
Yep. What else has been your hang-ups?
Like this cologne or perfume,
This
or
lotion?
or whatever. I can't tell
Chanel.
if it's new.
It's new.
Like-
She said it was new.
She said it was new, but you get it out.
I know.
Shake it. Like I don't
It's
know
lotion.
if
It's
it's
supposed to have
full or not or.
It looks new. There's no, like look with your eyes. I mean, I can just keep it if you don't want to sell it. Chanel lotion, sure,
Yeah.
I'll keep it.
Yeah. I don't know. That might be too fancy for your.
We'll check. Oh, and let me just tell you a story about this man at sales this weekend. So sometimes we see silverware in like the box, right? And there was this one sale. They had a silverware set with 2 drawers, so like double the amount of silverware. And I said, "Oh, look, Aaron, this one has 2 drawers." So he comes over, and because I was interested in it, so he takes one of the forks. He goes, "Hey, Amber." And the lady's right there. I'm like, oh my gosh, Aaron, knock it off.
She started laughing.
She was laughing, but then as we were walking away, she was not happy.
I think it was because we didn't buy it. It
Yeah.
wasn't a good. It wasn't a good set
Oh,
of silverware.
sometimes like he's joking all the time, but sometimes like it's at the wrong place, the wrong time.
What was it the other day when you said I don't think she took that too kindly when I was because when we went to a garage sale and this was later in
It's
the
so
day.
embarrassing.
It was so much stuff. I was like, did you
Oh,
leave
yeah.
anything inside? And like that
Yes.
was a joke I said because I like to tell
Yes,
jokes.
he did say that, and it was embarrassing, and I don't think she appreciated that. She's like, actually, yes, there is more in our house.
Yeah.
Stop.
My favorite one, by the way, is whenever you go up to a sale that they got a bunch of baby stuff. I'm like, so you're quitting babies?
Oh yeah, that one's not so bad. It's the one like you're a hoarder. Thank you for letting us shop at your stuff, and like, oh, Miss Fancy's got all the silverware, and you're just giving it away to people. So embarrassing. It's like we are like water and oil. I would never say something like that
Yeah.
ever, and I wouldn't even think stuff like that. But this man just pops right off, kills me. So, anyways,
The bad stuff even hadn't even came out yet. There's times where I want to say something
Oh.
and then I
yeah,
do not say it.
that's a rare occasion. But
and-
those are real bad.
Yeah.
Like, oh gosh, I'm glad you didn't say that. I would have walked home.
So we have I still have a good fair amount of stuff to list.
Yes.
But keep in mind, so I've been listing Friday, I listed Saturday, I
It's-
listed Sunday.
Yeah.
So I've been like on top of
But
listing.
we're leaving Sunday, so this week is like crunch time.
Yeah, we want to get everything that we have listed
I'm gonna have to train him on how to list clothes.
before we go, so that we can have a fresh start. Because
Yeah.
this weekend,
Mhm.
so we're gonna probably be sourcing Friday,
Yep.
sourcing Saturday, and I'm gonna have a little bit of time to list some items.
I
But
don't think so.
realistically,
We're gonna be heading out at like 4 a.m. on Sunday.
I'll be listing Saturday and I'll be listing Friday, and some of those I might list and keep as a
yeah,
safe
like
bank.
a draft, so you
of
can
drafts.
list as we're gone. Yeah.
But
That's a good idea.
realistically, probably half the inventory is going to be left behind, and half of it I might get to, and then we're gonna go to this big long sale.
Mhm.
And then we're gonna, as soon as we get back
Yeah.
home, we're gonna drop all this stuff off, and then we're gonna be turning around sourcing
yeah.
another weekend. So we might end up having like three
weekends.
weekends
Oh,
of
gosh. Wow.
sourcing material.
You know what? It's probably a good thing that our kids aren't coming back with us so fast because we can have time to make the house decent before they get back.
Yep. So when we get back, we'll have like ridiculous amounts
Pedal
of
to
inventory.
the metal.
But you know, the cool thing is I don't know if I would say this is cool or not, but I feel pretty confident that this is going to be our best month of
Sales.
reselling
Yes.
that we're going to have in
Yeah.
our eBay careers ever. So like the top echelon.
Yeah.
And of course, we're going to take time off as soon as we do that.
I feel like this happens. Like, we never take trips. We never take trips. Maybe once a year. Maybe.
Yeah.
And it seems to be when our store's like popping. And we're like, kill it.
Yeah.
That momentum shot.
So
we're going to have sales on our store. Try to keep the
yeah.
sales going while we're gone. I'm just going to be, you're going to be listening like crazy. I'm going to be shipping like crazy. 11 days of not, if we average 10 a day, 110 items, potentially.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Wow.
I think it's going to end up going down to where you have 3 items that'll sell in a
by
day.
the end.
Now,
'Cause we're
I
not
think in
listing.
general, once you put your store on vacation mode, it'll say on top,
Yeah.
this item
Won't ship until
and then that
That's
deters
true.
a ton of people.
That's true, because they want things fast.
Yeah. So I really think it's not going to be that. You're looking
Well,
more
do you want it
likely-
fast or do you want it for a good price? Because that's
Yeah.
the bargain.
Yeah. And I'm not going to just give it away because we're not home.
Oh, I thought you were.
No.
Oh.
Like, no, I don't think
Then,
that
then
makes
it's
any
making
sense.
room for all this stuff we're getting.
It's not that big of a deal.
Okay.
We'll make it work.
You have a different strategy than me, but you run it, so I don't care.
Yeah. So,
And if I don't have to ship as much.
what's your plan for the day?
Oh, man. I've got lots of shipping. I've got piano, and then I'm laundry and listing.
The 2 L's. Listing mama and laundry mama. I like it. What about cooking mama?
See,
No
that's
cooking
the
mama?
thing. Or cleaning mama. It's not the C day, okay?
It's
It's not
no.
the cooking or cleaning. It's the L day.
Yeah.
Listing and laundry.
Yeah. So,
So there we go. We are set.
yeah. Do you want to test to see if that'll
Okay,
turn
look,
off or
I've
not?
got this new stand, and it has a little Bluetooth clicker, and it's supposed to work where, like, I'm hooked onto it, and it should shut this off
And I don't
without
think it's
me
going
reaching
to.
for it. I don't think it will. But we're going to try it. So, y'all have a good day. What was your best sale or buy of the weekend? Drop it in the comments. Like, comment, or subscribe, or all of them. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Go ahead.
It didn't work. It
turned-
just changed it to my volume.
All right, turn it off.
All right, we're going old school. See ya.